Alright, guys, we're back. Calling the next guy.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, man.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. I think since our last session, I have had like 60% win rate or something. So yeah, it's keeping good.
Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, to be fair though, you had like 100 before that, right?
Yeah, so definitely something went wrong if you look into that way. I mean,
Let's see.
I don't know. I was pretty sure it was not Archon 5 in rank. That was not my rank at all.
Okay.
Something weird
So let's see. You played some Riki. I see.
Yeah, that was bad.
So Riki, yeah, it's not a great hero for the stuff we talked about, basically.
So it's like I have separated those 4 matches and put a comment into each one of them.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And basically, let's see, other carries not hard. Try a new hero. This was Riki, I guess, with the new hero,
Yeah,
you mean?
this was
Yeah.
Riki. Yeah.
Bad team fight lead to loss of a game that was easy win. Smurf in the game was keep okay farming. Some bad decisions. Made it all go astray. Okay. So first with the Riki, I guess that was this game.
Correct.
The thing with Riki is, I'm gonna share screen, yeah. So I mean, let's look at the goals that we said last time, right?
Right.
Farm as fast as you can. So already from the first
Not
one.
accomplished. For
Does
sure.
Riki farm fast?
No, it doesn't.
No.
You
Don't
can
die.
get a better Fury, but you're
Yeah.
playing against AM. AM will get farm faster. I don't know. It's like you lose some timing. I feel if you get a better Fury.
Not necessarily. I mean,
Depends. Like, say, you get a better Fury, and then you can start farming all the jungles. Okay, you can farm okay, but if you get a Diffuser Blade and Snowball from killing CM and Pudge is also easy kill, depending. I don't know.
the point is, what's most reliable, right? Because you're talking about
Yeah.
if you're like if you can count on your team basically, and sometimes you can, sometimes you cannot. Usually you cannot, especially this bracket. I would say you cannot. So
Yeah, definitely cannot.
even though like your thoughts aren't wrong in the sense that yes, Medusa's a farming hero. It's better if you make space instead of having 2 farming heroes. That's true if you can count on Medusa to carry you. In this case, like Medusa, some weird ass build, Dragonlance, Lincoln's BKB Butterfly, right?
Yeah, tell me about it. Not only that, her farm was pretty shit for the
You're
space.
a great addition to my guard.
Oh,
But yeah, nothing we can do about that, I guess.
thanks for the sub, Salt Rock. Awesome, man, appreciate it.
We can only focus on ourselves.
Exactly, and so you see, this is the risk, right? Like you play correctly, make space for this Medusa. Medusa buys shit items, you lose the game. All right, and that's not what you want, obviously. So what's the only thing you can do? Can you go to Medusa's house and punch him in the face and tell him what to buy? No. Only thing you can do is make sure you don't rely on him getting good items. How do you do that? Well,
Get good items yourself.
exactly. How do you do that? Well, you need a farming item. So you see, it's like easy chain of obviously, that's why probably don't want to be playing Riki to begin with.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be difficult. But even
Yeah.
if you find yourself playing Riki, it's still more reliable that you go Battle Fury. Because, I mean, let's look at item timings. You had Tread's Diffusal at 17 minutes. For a hero that doesn't farm well, that's a very good timing, I would say. Not very good, but it's solid. It's a decent timing. Yeah, we're 304, yeah. So, Diffusal costs It costs 3,150 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 3,150 exactly. Battery free costs 440, so it's more expensive. Chances are you would get the battle free later, right?
Yeah.
Probably closer to the 20-minute mark. Maybe even you miss out on some kills. All that's like depends. Because I doubt that there's a kill that you can get with, you know, Blade of Alacrity, but you can't get it with the fucking broadsword. Like that's probably not gonna happen. But let's say you get the battle free at 20 minutes. You're gonna be weaker at that point for sure. Way weaker. You can't kill these heroes. Actually, AM got his battle free at 20 minutes also. But what you will be able to do is, you know, obviously farm way faster, push waves, control the map, you know, and basically, if then you get the defusal, it will come a lot quicker, right? Now you farm the defusal in 7 minutes, you know, with just treads.
Yeah.
Imagine you have a battle free. How long is it gonna take you to farm the defusal?
4 to 5 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. So then it would be around 25 minutes. You're gonna have battle free defusal, whereas now, yeah, 28 you had defusal manta.
Great.
So it snowballs, right? Because then, okay, you have at 25 minutes you have battle free defusal. Then how long would the manta take? Probably now it took 11 minutes. It would actually take like what, 5 minutes probably?
Yeah.
6. No, five is unrealistic. 5 minute manta, that, you know, but 6 to 7 minutes, let's say.
Yeah.
So
Around 8.
so you see already around, yeah, like around 30 minutes, around like let's say 31, 32 minutes, you would have basically these two items plus the battle free on top, and the next item would come even soon, next time would come even sooner, and you reach that point where, let's say 40 minutes in, you're looking at basically having one extra item on top of everything else. Right, and that's you know, it makes a very, very big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Mostly agree.
probably wouldn't even go Manta though in that case, right? Because you could get something. I think Aghanims is very strong.
Aghanims.
Yeah, you could go for Aghanims. Do you know what Aghanims does on Riki?
Yeah, it kind of increases the ulti you can cast on someone.
Well, it's not the ult anymore. It's the Tricks the Trade. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So
Trade, yeah.
instead of 4 attacks and 2 second duration, it's 6 attacks and 3 second duration. And the cast range, that's a big one. The cast range becomes 1000.
Oh, didn't know the cast range.
Yeah, so it's essentially like an extra
Like
blink.
Blinks now.
Yeah, you get 3 blinks. Yeah. And oh yeah, no, it doesn't lower the cooldown, yeah. But at level 25 you have lower cooldown, so you kind of become unkillable with the axe, let's put it that way. And it's also very good damage. Yeah.
I can see why people are saying this here is kind of brokenish now.
Yeah, because if you reach level 25 with axe, the cooldown on this becomes 5 seconds. The duration is 3 seconds. So
Cannot catch this guy.
3 out of 5 seconds you're invulnerable, right? Like, and then you have two more blinks and you're invisible even if when you are vulnerable. Like, how do you kill this hero, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So that was the missing puzzle. I see.
Yeah, that's basically on the Riki. Really appreciate Salt Rock Lamb, bro.
I had to try this hero one more time. It is kind of fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely hard. Doesn't farm as fast.
Yeah, but with Battle Free you can make it work. Yeah.
To get to 25.
Again,
and
like
have
the
X,
moment you skip a farming item, but you're playing, like you're basically saying, okay, I'm putting the game in the hands of my teammates, right? Because without a farming item, there's no way you will keep up with farm to be able to carry the game alone. Even if you're like playing perfectly and you're like all it takes is like one mistake, you fall behind, boom, game is over, right? Like it's just not a reliable way to win. So that's on the Riki. I think there's not much reason to really look into that game unless you really wanna like get very good at Riki or something. But
I don't know. I'll try some more Riki this week, but for now this was like the first try, so
okay. Just try some Riki with Battle Free and to play more greedy and see how that goes.
Yeah, sure. That works.
All right, let's see.
Now for the kings, the real hero.
Yeah, the Raid King. Okay, so you said this was a bad team fight that led to a throw, basically. You said it was an easy win, but then you lost this one fight and you guys lost.
Yeah, basically this.
Okay, yeah, you guys were like 10k hit. Alright. Okay, well, it doesn't look that easy though. I mean, if I look at all these items, like what was going, I guess he was going Shadowblade, but that's oof.
Florida went Moonshard. Could have BKB or eggs. I don't know. Still.
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, I kind of like Moonshard and stuff, but not, yeah, not without BKB, and also not. Why do you buy Echo Saber then? Like it's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I think Echo Saber is super bad on Starter. Yeah.
I don't know. The game overall felt pretty easy. It felt like we were one team fight away from victory, and then we just throw everything in the dump.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to look at this particular fight or?
No, we can go over it. No. Maybe could see something I could have done differently.
All right. Let's take a look.
I'm pretty sure I had a bad TP top, so I could not help my team. Let's see.
That must have been after the Radiance then, huh?
The what?
After the Radiance or before?
Oh no. This was moments before we lost the fight, and they kind of just pushed mid.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, I'm gonna fast forward again over the main stage. That's probably fine. Not a super easy lane for you, but again, Raid King is just so good right now. Even after the nerf. Still, like, how do you actually lose the lane with this guy? You got the gloves first. That's great. Nice, cutting the tree. So yeah, I'll probably go jungle here as soon as I get the treads. Because it is pretty difficult to last it.
The other glove.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn you up a little
I
bit.
think I went jungle after treads and the other glove.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you have to. Well, it depends what level you
I
are.
don't quite remember this game, I think.
I think level 4, honestly, it's good enough. Level 4. Because the thing is just you're missing a lot of creeps on the lane, and that's not, you know, your fault. It's just Underlord has a lot of damage, so.
Generally, I like to go to like jungle fight, if possible.
I mean, level 5 maybe it's optimal for speed, but again in a lane like this, it's just, you know, he's constantly sitting at like 100 damage, so he's able to actually deny from you. Most other offlaners can't. I'm gonna lower my audio a little bit. I think my audio settings are messed up. So yeah, like now, yeah, that's a good timing, like level 5 is fine with the skellies.
I hate when they just
Go back to the lane, yeah.
yeah.
Well, at least Underlord is not killing them here. Grimstroke is actually dying to them. But now they chase the hero instead of killing the creeps. Well, I mean, one way to avoid it is to not spawn them on that camp, right? You spawn them
Yeah.
deeper.
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. I don't know. I think the lane was pushed at the time, so Underlaw just exploded the creep wave. That's why they showed up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, now you're like, okay, finally, fuck this lane, let's go.
Dire's top tower is under Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So one thing I want to point out, like right now you would farm quicker with Agitreds.
Yeah.
The
I guess
did,
say
did,
the
we,
same thing.
did we talk
last
about
time.
this? Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about the attack speed stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
110 damage and you have 70 attack speed. So yeah, now you
I
get
have
now you
to
get
pay
Iron
more
Talon.
attention to this. Maybe add this document because before every game I look at the document and putting the stuff you wrote there in my mind.
Ah, yeah. That's I mean that's great. Yeah, that's basically what you should do.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But yeah, I mean now you have Iron Talon. It's pretty close at this stage. The attack speed. So yeah, farming quickly. I'm just gonna fast forward till you get the Radiance. I think there's not much else to see. Like this part is obviously kind of boring. Just I mean, like there are key moments, but for the most part, like it's once you learn it, it's difficult to mess it up, right? We're cutting trees, stacking the camp. That's great. Looks solid. The movement, you're back on the lane. You get this courier. Bounty room. I don't know if you notice it. Yeah. Void spread goes for you. Nice TP. I think you could have TP to the tower. No, doesn't have to be like to A tower. It doesn't have to be base.
Yeah, I think there was someone else coming. I don't know. Desperation.
No, you want to escape.
Sometimes
Yeah,
happens.
sometimes like panic and just get out ASAP. But yeah, I'm not sure where you get rid of the Iron Talon. What I like to do is you keep the Iron Talon and just have another item that you're gonna use when you fight. Obviously the Dragon Scale is better in the team fight or for pushing, but as long as you're still farming, the Iron Talon is better. Now maybe not anymore, yeah, now Implow is... Well, one thing though is you haven't farmed any Ancients. I think that will be a minus. I guess ODs maybe farming them, doesn't really look like it.
No.
Especially again with Iron Talon, you want to take advantage of that by farming Ancients too.
Yeah, so I don't know. Feels like going to bottom my farming patterns are not as fast as
Well, the moment you do the tower top though, this is... I mean here it's not absolute anymore, right? Like we're assigning to... So we're talking about like what you can improve, right?
yeah.
You took the tower, let's see, at around 11 I think. Yeah, about here, maybe they denied it.
No, they didn't. The skeletons got the...
Yeah, just this game is actually solo tower, that's crazy. Yeah, when you get this tower, you're not gonna pressure the tier 2 pretty much ever, right? Until way later into the game. So the point is if you go bottom, you can farm their woods and you can pressure there too. Obviously you can right now, but see now on Lord TP stop. Already you
So-
know...
Yeah, this one thing I really have a question, because I don't know how this is in like higher MMR games, but it feels like if you go to the enemy safe lane, they like to contest it a lot more, like a lot. If they see you there in their safe lane, it's not unusual to see 4 and maybe even 5 TPs just to get you.
Okay, but if
it's
you...
weird.
If they TP and you don't die, like you're actually... Even though you're not farming that in that moment, you're pulling ahead because like if 5 heroes TP, they're falling so far behind in farm, right?
Yeah, I guess makes sense. Yeah.
I think
I
that
don't
like
know.
that's maybe one of those exceptions where yeah, like it's not directly increasing your farm, but essentially, you know, it is
Advantage,
because relative to theirs, yeah. So yeah, I think after you get this tower, maybe okay, you push out and like the next rotation you make in the jungle, getting close to Radiance as well. I would swing bottom, you know,
Yeah.
because
Maybe. At
or
this
like even right here, yeah. Now you can walk
Yeah.
bottom instead of top, because you know Void Spirit came, so
Yeah.
are fortified. Dire's middle tower. Dire's radiant structures under attack.
So anyway, yeah, we were at the Radiance part here. So now when you have the Radiance, like obviously you want to look, you also level 2 ulti, level 3 stun, definitely strong enough to fight. You want to be looking a lot more actively at what the team is doing to potentially join a fight. You don't want to necessarily frontline in the fight, because you're not that farmed, but you want to be there, right? So this Void Spirit shows up, okay, you move your camera, nice. CM finds you. Running into the fight. Attack this guy. Okay, he just dies. You actually get his godlike streak, what the fuck, okay. When this happens, I feel like the game is, like, the game should be yours, you know. Because he was the only one kind of close to your net worth, and you even get the last hit on him with the streak.
Yeah.
You charge straight down mid, get the skellies. Oh,
So this is like a weird thing to happen, right?
yeah,
I
it is.
was playing with my friend, which is Guardian rank or something. We get a really good kill on Void Spirits,
And
and
no
two
one-
others die.
no
and
one
they
comes to
go
push,
farm
yeah.
jungle.
Well, now they're here though. I mean, they're late, but now they're here.
Yeah. But at this moment, nothing more I could do. Then Slardar.
Well,
weirdly
okay, so
jumped
you didn't follow up here because you felt, okay, that guy is respawning, right? So, is that why? Because Void Spirits?
And we didn't have vision this time. I mean, we did have this ward, but they were behind the tree. You know, not. Not
I
good
mean,
enough to find. No,
If Slaughter was here
not
right now,
overboard.
like, that would be easy double kill, right? Obviously, but yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
But at this moment, like, Grim TP's in. Okay, you chill a little bit. Like, when Slaughter gets in range, for example, this guy is 100% dead, right? Slaughter stuns him, and you stun
I
him,
think
and
he goes for draw.
you
I
attack him
don't know.
once, yeah.
Did he go for draw?
No, he goes for this guy.
Agree.
Like, literally one stun and one Imp Claw crit. If we do the math, this guy has 0 armor. Right, 0 resist. And one critical with the Imp Claw is like 300 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that.
This guy essentially 300 pure, and then you have another like 100 something from this. Okay, 2 hits, not 1, but 2 hits. But you still get 2 hits during the stun easily. So, and if it's a big crit, then yeah, he just insta dies, because that's like 600 something. Well, that's actually 700 right now. Yeah. Anyway, okay, arguably it was dangerous, so yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna say it's a mistake to not dive there. They jumped this guy. Like now, I mean, now we should definitely be here because, again, if I look at this,
I'll take that.
okay, you get this camp. As you're hitting this, your camera should be mid, because you see that guy is very deep and your team is approaching him. You should, okay, now you watch it. Now you should start running there, like. I think for sure it's a mistake to not take this fight, because it will be okay to not be there immediately if you're, let's say, taking this tower top.
Okay.
But choosing the jungle over the fight when it's like right next to you, I wouldn't do it.
Even as a carry?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, you have your, like, it's not even just a naked radiance. Like, you're very strong at this stage of the game.
Nice. What if I told you we win this fight?
Well, I imagine you win it, yes, because you're very strong, right? But the thing is, if you and you got the fucking lucky crit here, that was not implode. That was not implode. That was this one.
Team fight, even though I went late.
Yeah, so imagine you went early. Look at this, 800 damage. Holy shit, 800 crit.
So good.
Yeah, like there was this moment where they jumped the Void Spirit, and he jumps back. If you're there where he jumps back into, like, that will be.
I'll take that.
He only has 2 charges of this, right? So watch this. Jumps him, amps him. If you're like right now coming here, he has to jump into you. Or like he has to use a second jump to get out, at which point he's like all out of the fight here. If you're here now, again, this draw, like, just these guys are also squishy. You kill the supports in one stun, you know. Like I said, you still win the fight. That's if you win the fight by coming late, all the more reason why you should have been there early. Again, that's granted that, you know, you're not actually taking an objective in the meantime. If you were pushing this tower, I would say that's fine, right? Because then you're at least getting the tower. But you weren't. You were actually just farming woods. Here, I would run towards the CM so she doesn't nuke the creeps, the skellies. he does it. It's, obviously don't have to dive the CM, but yeah.
Just like zone her, right?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if she fucks up, it's like literally it's done in 2 hits, she's dead. Yeah. But anyway, like, yeah, don't have to risk it.
Yeah, I feel like this game was really low risk taking. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but... And like right here, you have level 3 ulti, you're very strong, okay. Approaching from the side, that's very good. This is actually, it might seem simple, but I don't know, did we talk about this? Like, because...
Yeah, not staying close to your teammate.
Ah, yeah, because with all the
Yeah, it's in
stacking,
the
yeah,
dock.
I remember that, yeah. Was it in the dock? Yeah. Yeah, don't think, avoid it. Okay, so this is perfect. This is exactly, oh shit, I mistake. This is exactly what you should be doing. Walk from the side, see? All these spells flying here in the middle. The pit and everything. Yeah, now he puts the pit, there's the silence. Everything misses you. Why? Because you're just not there. You come from the perfect angle. The camera is really weird here though, like, I don't know, because like, you're focusing guys that are like almost off the screen. Not sure why. Right, like, camera should be just like this. I don't know if you want to keep track of the CM or something, but
No.
yeah, camera should be like this, so you see where they can potentially run to, but yeah, anyway. Camera's dead. Immediately run to get the wave. Here sometimes, you know, it's okay, like sometimes you can actually just skip the wave if you want to keep control, so you don't have to go all the way
I think
back.
my team did that, but it's fine.
Anyway, you guys get a tower. This guy can't sticky. So you just keep going because Underlord is dead. At least you can force them back. Now you actually go for the CM, even though it's in the fucking base. That's, yeah, a bit risky. Underlord buyback, you guys run. I think you didn't have to force it there, because Roche is super free, right? You have Slardar. Okay, entire team TP's bottom. I like that you went Abyssal, so you can deal with the Void Spirit and you can get on top of Draw also, yeah. Old Titan Sliver, feels good. 118 to 40, so that's 27, yeah. It's actually even more damage than Implo, pretty crazy. Yeah, now you guys Roche. I don't think you have to smoke for this necessarily. Also, I'm not sure why Slaughter is not there if you guys are Roshing.
Yeah. I asked him to go, but...
Well,
apparently
he survived. He survived. Yeah, if you went Aghanim though, it would have been so much easier.
I don't even remember if we get Roche this game or not.
Yeah, so you guys end up not going Roche, just pushing mid. Thing is, they have Grim, like it's very... You guys are getting a lot of towers, but Grim Pit Lord, very... Unlord. Very hard to push into them.
Use his item from target there. I don't know.
Don't think you have to be that scared, by the way, to hit him. I guess, I mean, the aura got nerfed, but still you have... it's 30% on you, lifesteal, and it's also boosted by this. So it's actually around 40% lifesteal. Yes, the aura is really not that scary. Yeah, here, I mean, you should break, it should be the other way around, right? So yeah. You break Lincoln's and he puts his ulti. Yeah, that's not much. I wonder who takes Aegis. Yeah, you take it. 3 lives. Now you can charge in.
Just go!
Yeah, using Halberd.
Just telling something like
They only
this,
kill you
just
once,
go.
yeah, because they use all the spells for that. Problem now is you don't have creeps. Okay, nice chain stun. You get tipped.
So you see, it was kind of like a one game.
Yeah, at this point it looks very
Sounds-
easy, yeah.
Some small mistakes.
Here I would have manned up though for the tower, like it was just like 2 more hits. Like even maybe one, yeah, like 2 more hits. You hovered at her, so just,
Yeah. Makes sense.
oh well. He denies it, whatever. You got Abyssal now, you want to take the 2 towers bottom. A double outpost. The dream. Where's the Skellies? You're waiting for 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa, the tower gives you... Okay, I didn't know that.
Didn't know either.
Tower.
Now I see it.
Okay, why back off here though? I mean, Witch Doctor's not with you, but who cares about Witch Doctor? I mean, you have your Abyssal, right? Like, what's the reason to back here?
I don't think we backed off. I think we
No,
just
no,
got
I mean,
to
you-
another position.
Okay, but the point is, like, the skeletons just die.
Yeah.
Like, how does this guy... You know, you're giving them also time to set up. I'm pretty sure they're not 5 here yet. Yeah, look at this. This guy is bravely walking in. Yeah, he's a frontliner, but... If you just walked forward, what happens? You Abyssal him. You stun him.
Guys, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know you quite solo him from full, but like 1 or 2 OD
There's
hits.
OD.
Yeah. He will die. They're not prepared at all. Look at this. CM is here. Void Spirit is here. Draw is here. Draw is TPing.
Did I have
Grim is
still have
Embrace.
Aegis at this point?
Yeah, you even had Aegis.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's a bad decision. Should have been there.
Just
So
press.
definitely.
Like when you know that you're stronger, you want to be
Yeah,
max
yeah,
confident. Because even this 1 creep wave of delay. Because you guys go for the backstab, which is fine, but
Now this was really bad. I went for the CM.
yeah. What happened there?
I
Actually,
beat to her.
wait. That was. Oh, he used Ghost Scepter. Yeah.
At least I can't say immediately the ulti. I didn't know.
Do you... What makes you miss your hit? Oh, he just has a lot of armor because of the Dragon Scale and the tower. Yeah, that's why he's tanky.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the entire team dies first. This was that bad fight, huh?
This was one of the first bad fight. Yes.
Yeah, I mean... Probably your team fucked up big time also, but for sure you didn't make the best decisions. First from like this wraparound. If you're gonna wrap around like that, you need to actually blow someone up, hit the same guy. This Astro is so stupid, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Yeah, when Draw gets caught though, or whatever, like Ice Path and the Sauter, they jump to Draw. Like you Abyssal this Draw, she dies. Because it's important that you blow up at least one guy before they use any spells. I mean, okay,
Yeah,
she uses
that's the
spells,
thing. I wanted to blow up the CM so she does an ulti.
but in this
Yeah, I
case,
guess
your
it
team
was
already went
really
on the
bad.
draw. Yeah.
Yeah, should have went on the draw. Now I see it.
And even then,
I-
you don't actually do that for the CM either, right? Because you save the Abyssal Blade. I would imagine because you feel like it's not worth it for the CM, which I kind of agree. But you see, like, if you went for the draw fully or you went for the CM fully and then you lose the fight, then at least you can be like, okay, that was a wrong call. But in this case, you actually did neither, right? Because you don't go for the draw, you go for the CM, but you don't use the Abyssal. I mean, you don't use it to initiate, right? Like, if you know you're gonna be using Abyssal, do it from here. Because Abyssal, 2-3 hits, stun, 2-3 hits, she will die without using spells. But you don't do it, because you walk up to her, bash, then stun, then you hit, you don't get crits. Now you use Abyssal after the ghost, so it's like... In the meantime, Joe is
Damn was
DPSing.
lost in the fight. He turned just.
And we're gonna see who did most damage. It was probably Void Spirit, but Draw was probably second, with like the Underworld Firestorm maybe being third. So... Okay.
This is the show?
Yeah, it's gonna show now. Okay, Draw was actually ahead of the Void Spirit. So there you go. And he got 2 multi-shots off. And if he jumped him, he wouldn't. CM did 900 damage. Yeah,
Which
Void Spirit was
Doctor
second.
top all along.
Underlord, yeah. Yeah, but honestly, I mean, sure, it would be better if he's there, but like, that wasn't the main reason. It's not like, oh, if Doctor was here, you would have wiped them. Like, he has 0 items anyway. What the fuck, holy look at. For sure, this fight could look completely different if you Abyssal the draw, blow her up, she doesn't get Mant off, she doesn't, you know, go back, she doesn't use a second multi-shot. I mean, maybe you still lose the fight, but way better chances by doing that.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Witch Doctor? If you were there, you could have a ulti.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I mean, it's level 2 ulti though, like, he doesn't even have one, like, defensive item. If he had, like, a 4-staff or something, or a Glimmer, yeah, maybe.
under attack.
So I guess it's the next fight that went bad.
Yeah, next fight. So let's see. Yeah, you can fast forward this now. It's happens so fast. Oh, I go top, I don't have TP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like now they fight. I think I remember pinging that I don't have TP. Chu died. Or died. Chu buyback. And I say it's no problem to lose the barracks. Just stay behind. They don't.
I mean, you should at least look up because I mean, if they're diving that deep, it's like.
Yeah. So at this point, the game was over. No
I mean,
point in
but if you're
back.
here though, this void spray dies. Yeah. I kind of get what you mean. Like, yes, your team fuck. This is basically the worst thing they can do is like all get team wiped outside of the base. But
Yeah, I agree. Like I even told at the beginning that I should be there for the team fight.
yeah, like because they have this orbital destruction and they have Dezo and you know they just push way too much. Still, this could be fixed if you watch a bit more. Because from here,
Dire's middle
you can literally A-click this spot, right?
Yeah.
And your hero will push. Like you don't need to watch. You can devote all your time to looking at the fight. Because let's see the first moment yet. Let's see if you TP'd instantly as soon as you could. What could have happened? They're all quite low. If you TP right now,
Yeah. Maybe to stop the final push.
yeah, I think you could easily blow up at least one of the supports. And then Slaughter with Shocker come in. Yeah. Maybe even blow up the drone, but he has Glimmer, so probably better him.
Dire's middle
Or like right here, you stun this guy as he's walking up, right? It's just if you were like already started hitting before them, it could be okay move because you will force them to
Yeah.
walk back.
Yeah.
But
So
they already took the tower and you're like not even close to theirs yet, so there's no way you make them go back. That's basically the issue.
So yeah. Kind of threw this game, and then they just end from that.
Yeah. A little bit of I mean that's unfortunate.
It happens.
Fuck yeah, we actually spent a bit more time on this than I was imagining. We can look at another replay. I guess we're not gonna have time to do like a full live game. But for the next session we could do like a live game. If you want.
Guess it works. What
s-
would be a live game? I play and you coach me?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean there's like two options, right? It's either that or the other way around. I mean not you coach me, but like I share screen and show you. And I could do it on your account also. And we could do it with the hero. Can be with
Different
Riki, can also be with something else, yeah. Can be with Riki if you want, for example, to learn the Riki.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's look at which was the other one that you linked. Pasted it.
Trying to remember what was this game. Oh yeah, it's Smurf one.
Other care. Oh, this is the Smurf one? Okay.
Yeah, Shadowfiend was a Smurf, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see this one then. Other carry snowball hard. So other carry being the
Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker, yeah.
Weird build by Sniper, now that I see it.
Yeah.
That's a Mask of Madness.
So do you always go for the 7 Halberd, second item?
No, not always.
Mm.
There's some games that make sense, like you have Bloodseeker, it super makes sense, I guess.
Why?
This guy's attacks like crazy when he has his aura up. I don't know.
Okay, but
And
it's a
really
melee
good
hero
for
though.
the Invasion as well, and it's good for the aura. I don't know. I think it fits the Wraith King kit pretty well.
It does. It's just I wouldn't say it's for every game. Also, not necessarily as a second item after the Radiance. Because so what it is good for is like it tanks you up. Obviously, you get a lot tankier. so that's good for grouping up. What it doesn't let you do is it doesn't actually help you kill anyone, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
for example, this game, one item that comes to mind is Silver Edge. It's obviously good for Bristle. It's also not bad for Bloodseeker, right?
Yeah.
Like you break, he loses all his attack speed actually.
Correct.
So, big thing is also that, you know, Howard is very good against ranged heroes because it lasts 5 seconds. Against meta, it's 3. You know, this guy bought Sanjay Asha, it's actually closer like to 2 seconds. And, you know, yes, it makes you a lot tankier, but your issue as Raid King is not necessarily that you're not tanky enough, right? Especially if I look at this game before even going into it, it's like... it's very difficult for you to hit people. Like, you can hit the Bristle, but that's about it. Support Luna sitting back, spamming beam. You know, with this talent, every 2 seconds there's a
annoying.
beam. Super annoying, he even buys Yules, can kite you. Invoker, it's just super fast. If you don't have VKB, like, you can never really reach him, right? Unless you have, right, like these items like Blink or Shadowblade. If you go Blink though, I think it's too all in on fighting. That's why like the Silver Edge is a pretty nice middle ground. Because it gives that initiation, but it also gives very good stats. I don't know if you actually noticed, but
Yeah, I guess 15. That's
15 all stats, 45 damage, so it's 60 damage, 45 attack speed.
45 attack speed. Yeah.
It's quite good. That's almost the same as Butterfly on an Agi hero. And obviously the active, it allows you to...
Break people.
Yeah, but I'm talking more about the invis, to be honest. Like, yeah, the invis allows you to actually initiate. For example, it gives you a chance to... Because if you get on top of the Invoker, you know, Shadowblade hit, stun, hit, like he's gonna die, right? Like Invoker's squishy as fuck, with especially these items. But if the way I'm seeing it here, it's like, you try to walk into the fight, there's gonna be random Ignite, Cold Snap, Luna Beam, Bloodseeker, like all these spells have so much range. You're gonna have a hard time even moving, right?
Yeah.
Hard time even actually attack. So you're relying a lot on either Sniper to deal damage or, you know, Axe and Keeper to catch them for you. And if they don't do a good job of it, you know, it gets difficult for you.
Your turn to ban.
Okay, let's see.
Prepare for battle.
I'm gonna skip I think we just skip the main stage this time, yeah? Unless like something weird happened. Did you die on the lane? Okay, like 1 death.
It was a hard lane.
Let's see.
Bristleback spamming his W and Luna beaming.
Luna beaming. Okay, that's a lane where you get the magic wand. So you die at 330.
Probably avoidable. Let's see.
So very early on. He has 2 mangoes. I mean, I would imagine it's probably a case of not respecting the stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, I mean, you can see him already setting up for it at this moment, right?
Yeah. Now the replay is really clear. He walks behind me.
Yeah, he's already like standing here tanking the... I mean, it's strange. Honestly, I wouldn't see this coming. Like, he's fucking level 2. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's really ridiculous. But if I like see the guy doing this, like, he must have a plan, right? Because, you know, it's you, 6 creeps, and he's not running. You're level 3, he's level 2. He's half HP. You're full, and he's not running away. So he must know what's up. And yeah. The problem is like, oh yeah, okay, so I think if you run straight back though, you're still fine,
Yeah.
but you start chasing him.
Correct. Yeah, I fucked up.
5 stacks. So the next one's gonna do 170 damage.
This guy had 1 billion mangoes.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, literally, he spent like his 2 mangoes to do this, right? That's 140 gold committed to making this
yeah,
play.
if it didn't kill me, that would be super good for us.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, just a little bit about respecting more Abyssal, but anyway, that's fine. Like, these things happen, and then you get more used to it for the next one. So, let's see, when was the next death? So you're farming, you get the Radiance. Okay, there's pretty much no this, just watch the Radiance part. Around 20 minutes. I mean, I would imagine you weren't fighting until then. I have this ring again. Is there really no other item you can carry? Like, even Shovel is so much better. Ring of Akita is so much better. Why carry the ring?
Yeah, I don't know. Generally, I picked only the items I drop. I forget to see the neutral stash. all the time.
Okay. No, the Shovel is awesome, man. Like, it ends up being a lot of GPM because you save money on TPs. Okay, the solos don't matter for raid king, but you also get bounties. Yeah. Bounties plus TP scrolls. Here you buy a TP, right? So it's okay to not be there, you do get the tower. You won't do much there anyway without Radiance. Bloodseeker comes. Yeah, he just heals too much from the scaries. 2 forces a rupture though, that's something. Man, Skipper spamming the fucking hee. Bristle comes. Like, they have decent heroes against you. They kill skeletons very easily. Everyone's dead again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think, yeah, I mean, you easily kill him there, but he got fogged. Now you TP to push bottom. This moment where, like, yeah, you can't really keep going without a TP. Exactly. So you make a move. I mean, it's just an ogre though, but yeah, at least you make a move. Yeah, so
Dire's top tower.
again, what I'm anticipating this game, like I mentioned, is that not so much that they will be able to kill easily, but that they can kite you a lot. That's why I was talking about these items. And like potentially a different build. Because I don't think the halberd like solves any of your issues. You know, with being able to hit people. So
What
here,
would be like the perfect game for a halberd?
the perfect game? Well, I mean, the heroes that are weak against halberd, there's like basically ranged right clickers, you know. So, okay, TA, probably that's like the perfect game to get a halberd if you're facing TA.
Viper, as well, I believe.
Viper,
Let's say it's a Viper made.
kinda, yeah. Not so much though, because he can still kite you with ulti and toxin. You know, I don't think like it's not like he becomes useless. TA literally does nothing if she's halberd. Like she can put a trap. That's it. Wind Ranger,
Wind Ranger,
Sniper
Wind
to an
Ranger.
extent. Like Sniper, even Sniper, not that much because it's very difficult to reach him.
Yeah, he
So you
outranges them.
Kinda need a item to reach him first. Yeah.
Correct.
Even Clinks, it's like so because he can. Like he has his ulti, he can just, you know,
I honestly
invis
feel
around.
that like Halberd's really good versus Lark.
Against Lark for sure, yeah, I agree against Lark, yeah, because he can't remove it, and the way Lark works, that's completely different from Bloodseeker.
And Lark doesn't really want to build like MKB soon. I don't know.
That too, yeah.
It
But
feels-
it's very different from like Bloodseeker has 2 very strong spells.
Yeah.
and he doesn't have like he's fast all the time. Like it's not just one jump or something. Whereas Stark, if he jumps in and you hover him, like he's
It's
fucked,
over.
right? Yeah, exactly. So,
What could be like a decent second item after Radiance?
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. So we've got the Shadow Blade, which will, you know, in Silver Edge potentially, that allows you to do what I mentioned.
Yeah, pick offs really well as
I've seen a fair bit of Manta actually. It's really not bad. Like it makes you faster. Obviously, Manta illusions, it boosts your farm quite a bit, and you can get out of a lot of, you know, dispels.
yeah.
Like actually, Manta might have been something to consider this game. You remove the goo, you remove Cold Snap, remove Ignite, you remove Bloodseeker Silence. I've seen straight Mjolnir even, I think, which is like when you just need max DPS. Oh, that's a little bit strange, but pretty sure I have seen it.
Yeah, I even experimented a bit, like going full Mjolnir. It's cool and all, but it feels like some games you are too squishy if you go Radiance Mjolnir.
Yeah, I mean, it is very squishy. A squishy build. I guess now Skadi might be viable. I haven't tried it, to be honest.
Oh, I was
What do you
actually I was thinking about Skadi because this it gives you tankiness, it gives you chase potential because it slows, and it's really good the health regen.
Reduction, yeah.
Thing. Yeah,
I mean,
reduction.
it's still mostly for that, though. I mean, it's not like you really buy Skadi for chasing, because then you just have Abyssal. But it's like against very specific heroes is Skadi good, because most heroes that are ranged are just too ranged anyway, and if you're like getting, like, you might as well get Abyssal, right? Like against Sniper,
Yeah.
against the Quap and stuff. But like a couple of heroes that Skadi might be better against, and that's like Gyro, right? Because he's not really running away, even though he's ranged. He's kind of frontlining. Yeah. Maybe Medusa, that might be one. Luna Carry, that's another one. She's also like not really running away that much. SF maybe, but usually SF goes magic build, and then again it's better to just have Abyssal.
Or Blade Mail. I also see so many people doing Blade Mail.
Yeah. I guess this game, yeah, I actually didn't think about it. This game, it might be. Personally, I think Blade was super overrated. I don't like it much.
It depends, man. If you have like, say, Luna's super bad against Blade
Exactly.
Mail,
Like if the enemies
Gyro.
have uncontrollable damage, basically, that's when it's good. So, yeah, Luna, you fuck her. Bloodseeker, he can't really rupture you, or you just Blade Mail run and kill him. Bloodright is also uncontrollable. Invoker has a lot of damage that's just on the ground. So this game could have been okay, yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a tough choice, yeah. But I probably would have gone for Silver Edge here, just because there's a Bristle, there's a Bloodseeker, and allows you to get into the backline. So let's look at this moment where you actually decided to TP.
Okay, can I have a few words in my defense?
Okay.
So I was pushing tower, I was yelling at my team right now that if I TP I won't be able to do shit. I will get there and I will stay base watching while they push. I literally told my team that, and they insisted that I TP'd back. So I say, okay, I will TP back. And there I stood there doing nothing. Like so dumb to the
Sniper
square.
actually just killed. Yeah, Sniper died to the Blade Maul, that's really sad. I mean, are these your friends, or like I would
No.
just
Random pub players.
yeah, just use the mute all incoming chat, man. Because like, come on, this is such a big throw. You could have a free tower right now.
Yeah, correct.
What's
I
the
mean,
point of?
I don't know why I even did that, so it's stupid.
You guys kill Bloodseeker. Actually, very nice. The ulti slow hits everyone. Ends up being a team wipe, I guess, almost.
was like when they were, see, you had to be back, we are stronger, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, of course. Okay, you get the tower back, that's awesome.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, decide to go Mjolnir now, okay. Or you switch it up.
I don't remember. I think I don't finish any other items in this game.
Ah, okay, so just ends up being else. Team is fighting again. Joker survives. Sniper dies, the Bloodseeker. Okay, this might be a case where... Let's see. So you were chasing, but Bloodseeker got the backline. So going on the walk here is fine. There's a decent follow-up. If you got the crit, he will die, and you get crit, that's unlucky. Now when you realize like you're not killing him after this blast, you need to quickly check out what's going on here, because... Okay, well, Sniper's ruptured, he's just dead, not much you can do about that, but then Bloodseeker keeps going on the back lines. And I guess killing everyone, he has a lot of lifesteal. And that's where... Oh, he actually goes for you, huh? No, it just runs away. Okay. Yeah, you see big silence.
Kind of went for me. I think I listened to my team this game like way more than I should have.
Yeah.
Like this one moment I remember as well. Like Vayne saying, "Go on Ogre, go on Ogre."
Going over, yeah, that's...
I'll swap. She swapped, alright. I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
difficult.
It's like living and experimenting. You cannot implement everything.
Is under attack. Dire structures are falling.
Yeah, but just as a bottom line, like when you listen to your team and like do what they tell you, like you don't learn anything from that, right? Like it's...
Dire's middle tower is under
If you lose and you're like, oh well, I lost because I listened to my team, okay, but then where does that take you, right? It's...
It's much like trying more to be a team player.
Okay, but didn't we talk about this last time, like with the bracket and everything? Like what you're trying to accomplish? Did we or no?
I don't think we did.
So, you said yourself you feel like you're better than this bracket, right?
At least last bracket I felt that was better.
Legend or Archon.
Yeah,
okay,
I
whatever.
was Archon 2 or 3 or something. Like every game was Stomp, was so easy for me. So now I'm getting at this Archon 3.3, 3.5k. It's getting a lot closer, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, even regardless of the... If you feel you're better yet or not, the point is you're trying to play better than this bracket, right?
Correct.
Yes. So therefore... I mean, I tell this pretty much everyone, like, to play better means to play different, right? From other people in this bracket. I mean, you can't play...
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it does make sense. I see where you're
Like,
getting
they're
at.
legend players. If you play like them, that means you're playing like a legend player.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, if you wanna climb, win a lot, get out of the bracket, you need to play like, let's say, a divine
Ancient.
player, or ancient, or divine, or immortal player, right?
Correct.
It's not that hard actually to do that, right? It might seem like very far out of reach, but it's really not.
Yeah, I don't
So-
think it's far reached at all.
Playing different means, like, playing better means playing different, right? Okay, we established that. The next part is playing different means they will flame you.
Means what, sorry?
Means that they will flame you. You need to accept that.
Okay.
No, that's just how it is. Okay, and it makes a lot of sense that they flame you. Why? Because,
They don't understand.
yeah, they don't understand, right? They're like, I wouldn't make this play, therefore it's bad, so I'm gonna flame this guy. You know, for them it makes sense, right? And it's unavoidable, right? But getting
Yeah.
flamed, actually, it's a sign that you're playing better. I'm not joking.
Or way worse, you know?
Or, I mean, okay, if you're not intentionally feeding and stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, there was a
No,
period
but
where...
I understand. Yeah.
Like
It makes sense.
just to give you an example, like right now the game is like you can still do it, but it's a bit harder to 1v5 than before. Like there was a period where like a couple years ago it was honestly pretty easy to 1v9, right? Like, and I would do it a lot. I was playing on like other accounts, like let's say a 4K account, and I'll like go mid Lina every game, and just I could win no matter what, right? Like I would win like 25 games in a row, and still in those games, even in games where I'm like 20-0, my team would still flame me, right? Like there would still be, for example, this classic case where they're all standing still in base, and I'm the only one on the map doing something, and they would ping me and flame me. You see, like, so you just have to accept that, right? I mean, it sucks, but nothing you can do about that. And you can either like, you know, get sad and listen to them and then lose games and stuff, or you can
Just mute
all incoming chat and get out of that bracket. Yeah,
Point
improve.
noted.
yeah. So I mean that's I would say it's a big one, because from what you said here, yeah. I think we're approaching like 1 hour or so. Yeah. I'll recommend. You said you like Riki, yeah? You want to learn Riki?
Yeah, I could learn Riki. I do have 3 heroes I'm focusing more. Like I always pick the king if it's available.
Did we
not
write down the
Spectre.
heroes? Oh yeah, we didn't. Okay, so what are the 3 heroes? I'm gonna write them down.
Wraith King, Spectre, and then PL.
Wraith
You can
King,
add Riki.
PL, Riki.
I don't know. I might even consider Riki before PL because I cannot win with PL. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned about the PL that you cannot win. I mean, I would say PL is like way more reliable, but at the end of the day, like if you're having more fun with Riki, it's okay to also do Riki.
Now I have more fun with the king. The king's the best, man.
You have most fun with Riki. Alright. Anyway, I mean we can message and decide, but for next time, I would recommend like we could do a live coaching on any one of these. Maybe better like if you play Wraith King or Spectre, which you're more comfortable with, and I watch you live. And then we could do one where I play, and it can either be also them or the PO or the Riki, so I can show you like how to. It's like a good introduction to them.
Yeah, okay, I guess makes sense. Okay. And
Alright.
what about the goals for this upcoming session of Dota games? Like, did I actually got better at any of those points, or?
So I mean, I think you definitely got better at this one.
But still could get
Maybe
better
even a bit too good. Okay, I'm not gonna make it like fully green. I'm gonna make it like slightly green, like this. This one yellow. I mean, there were some moments where you did it, but then also some where you just TP'd. I think this one was definitely good. You focused objectives a lot. This one became yellow.
That need to get
Oh yeah, this
better.
one green. Yeah, I mean you did it perfectly in those couple of fights. Yeah. And I mean for next time I would say start practicing a little bit with those other heroes. Oh, you said you have rough time with PL. You already tried it. Then try some games with the Riki then.
Yeah, Riki, Battle Fury.
Yeah, try some games with that, and
What about Riki Radiance?
nah, just nah. That's all I'm gonna say. No, but Battlefield is actually too good because I mean the hero also needs mana, so
Yeah.
it really nicely fits that.
Maybe like I'm seeing a pattern here, you know. I really like the Wraith King and Spectre, all Radiance carries. Maybe I should try a Radiance carry like third option. Maybe Alchemist. I don't know. Let's see.
If
see.
you like
I'll
Radiance,
try
yeah,
some. I'll
that's-
try some games, nevertheless. But it's fine.
That's okay. Yeah, Radiance carry. I do think you should play at least one illusion carry though. So Naga, PL, Meepo. Well, nah, Meepo kinda not really. TB, Naga, PL or TB, and arguably Arc Warden is kind of similar. Not quite, but kind of. I would recommend one of these. Because basically these heroes, they really punish like... yeah, okay, when I say this now, Arc Warden doesn't fit at all. So it's like one of these three. They punish single target lineups. Because single target lineups, they can't... If they can't even kill an illusion, right? Like it's... Yeah. There's a lot of games where just one of these carries out to win. Because they don't have the counters. Especially PL. But yeah.
Yeah.
I still really want to show you this PL because you're saying like you can't win with him, but it's so good.
I don't know. I see the Dota buff. I see the stats in game. It has like less than 50% win rate.
But that doesn't say shit. I mean, that's because
That doesn't say
the
shit.
stats are based on people. I mean, you won your last game with it. Let's see.
Yeah. Both Spectre and Ravekin got banned.
Okay, yeah, first thing I noticed. Did we talk about this?
Yeah, you talk about
The
this.
Yasha,
like,
yeah,
make
yeah.
diffuse though, because same price as the Yasha.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
About same stats.
I mean, this is honestly like it might seem stupid, but that's like that can decide the game right there. Because you get the Yasha at 15, that would be Diffusal at 16, 17. Although that's not even like that quick, but yeah. Alright, man. Try some games with the Riki. And let me know how it goes. It's a very strong hero. I mean, with that hero, like your goals are kind of different. Because you're not gonna take early objectives and stuff as much. He's not that good at pushing. He's okay. He's a lot better at wave clear though. And he's a lot more mobile. Which means the way you play with Riki, you control the map. It's yeah, you play more around creep waves basically. You force enemies into awkward positions, you pick them off, and when you do have this, like I said, level 25, you have this very, very insane like timing. Because level 25 Riki with 4 items, like let's say Battle Free, Diffusal, Ags, plus 1 item, the game is pretty easy at that point. Yeah. Oh yeah, Pexa Noob wrote in the chat, nope, never do your Riki Radiance again. I guess that's your friend, yeah.
Yeah, it was the witch doctor was flaming.
I
First
see.
game.
Alright.
It was like a meme build we used to do in Turbo. Yeah, man.
Meme build.
Yeah, it was fun. I guess.
Okay. So, I mean, we could do like a quick rundown on the build that we talk about. So we talk a bit about the items, skill build. I just want to check out your skill build. So, yeah, that's fine. I like that. Only thing I would consider is, oh, okay, you didn't take the other one. Yeah, you should definitely take the other one. Fuck, that doesn't
Which
matter.
other one? Ah, the 25.
The AU, the cooldown, yeah, on tricks of the trip.
Yeah.
And only one
Now
you
then.
should consider sometimes, not every time, it doesn't really fit this, because 30 damage is a lot. But sometimes the smoke cooldown is very strong. Against some heroes. Just consider that, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, keep me updated, let me
Just,
know how the Riki games go.
Yeah, sure. Just message to Peixe. We'll practice some Riki carry now. That's cool, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yep, was fun.
Till
And
next time.
yeah, next time we do some live coaching. Alright, see you, bro.
Cheers. Take care. Bye bye.